Yo, yo, yo. 1 second. I had everything set up and then came back to start the stream. And I don't know if like my internet flickered or Rhythmic. Something happened with Rhythmic maybe. But then everything was like, it had to have been my internet because Tradeovate wasn't logged in anymore. The YouTube chat wasn't like showing anymore. So I got to reset all this crap up. We will be having 3 bots running. Edgar. What time is it there? All right. Turn that guy on. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking it was 3. Breck. Now I don't know if all these bots are going to be set up correctly because now I'm rushing. Mountain time. Okay. Ives, what's up? You're early. See this? I had everything ready. I come back. I saw this chat disconnected. Then open up my Tradeovate window. I wasn't logged into Tradeovate anymore. The charts were still on here, but then my bots all said waiting for connection, even though I was connected. So ideally, I would like to be at a point, or ideally, I want bots running where I don't have to keep an eye on them. But I mean, stuff like that can happen and then just doesn't run. What were we doing? Getting rid of this heart crap. Okay. So we had a couple yeah, right. Well, I'm working on these bots and it's the dream is to have them I just wake up, turn them on and then go about my day, but obviously it's technology. So any number of things can happen and mess that up. Hopefully it doesn't mess up to where it loses you money, just doesn't make money. If the internet goes out, like all the trades they place, they put stops. So I don't know on Quantower if the stops are respected if your platform like crashes or you lose connection. I don't know. I know on Tradeovate we've dealt with our issues on Tradeovate, and they say that if your stop is in there, then it will be respected. But who the hell knows? All right, what we got going is if we are on Tradeovate, we have this combine that we reset last week. We're up 1,700. We have to make 1,300 to pass it. I want to be aggressive with it. Because we stopped trading on TopStep because of the whole scaling plan. I didn't like that they limited me to 2 micros or 2 minis, nothing in between. So we stopped and just went over to Apex. However, it's a free reset. I guess I probably should just trade it responsibly, but I would rather just, go after it, and either I get it or I don't. Cracks, good morning. And then I'm not going to YOLO it. I'm going to trade, what I typically trade. I'm just going to be more aggressive. What we got going on over here. So I had two accounts reset on Apex. You guys don't have to keep track of each individual account I have, but I'm just saying, up here, this panel, I'll trade, where you see this trading panel, we'll take manual trades. I'm going to do 5 micros. Ideally, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to trade that. It's a 50K account. And then we have 3 windows over here, and I have them on different time frames so I can utilize them while I'm manually trading. However, each one of these windows is a different bot running. None of these windows show the exact time frame that the bots are working on. Like, I have them on time frames so I can keep an eye on the 15-minute, the 5-minute, the 1-minute, and then trade up here on the sub 1 minute, like a 30-second or a 5-second. However, each one of these windows is also attached to a different account. This is account 28. This is account 31. This is account 29. All right, 28, 29, 31. Did I say 28 over here? Yeah, so 28, 29, 31. Again, not that you guys have to remember that, but each one of these is on a different bot. This one down here, I think, is the one we've been watching. This one, it doesn't freaking matter. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Each one is a different bot. We're just running them. These two, I'm stopping. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm trying to explain that. No one's probably even listening. So 3 bot accounts. Just keep an eye on. I'm just going to keep my eyes on those while we trade manually up here. And then again, try to get this passed. I want to point out a setup that I've been noticing that I think I can code it. I think I can code it pretty easily. I just don't know how. Obviously, I need to get it coded, then I can backtest it to see how often it works. Mainly trays, what's up? And I think I'd want to do it on the 30-second charts. Or maybe the minute. I mean, when that setup forms, it's usually on all of them, and it seems like it's pretty stupid, like simple, but simple works. So the requirements would be just looking at the last. Every time a candle closes, look at the last, and this would be a variable. So I would look at different past, like the last 10 minutes, last 15 minutes, and then just test different scenarios. David, what's going on? Look at the last 10 candles. Let's just say 10 candles. Look at the last 10 candles and see if there's 2 fair value gaps that are opposite. And they have to be, in order that makes sense. So we have a bullish fair value gap here, and then right before that we had a bearish fair value gap. So once this candle closes, we see that, we enter, putting the stop at the swing that it created, and then I got to figure out how many points to target. But this kept happening a lot last week. I noticed on like the 30-second. I think it'd be ideal to build it on the 30-second. So bearish gap, then a bullish gap within a few candles of each other, and then just mark it in, stop here, and then ride it for a few points. We had it back here, bearish, bullish, stop down here, had it here, bearish. It would have caught this one probably, depending on the size of the fair value gaps that I tell it to look for. But I can make that a variable also, so you could change the fair value gap size. So bearish, then a bullish, stop at the low, ride it for a few points. I mean, this is pre-market, obviously, but it happened here. We wouldn't, wait, would we want? Oh yeah, I would have probably caught this one because we have a bullish one and then a bearish, so shorting it, and then a stop at this swing. I think I need to code that because that's pretty simple. And it usually creates swings. And I think that's a good place to put a stop. And just got to figure out what kind of points I want to go after. Probably figure out where the entry is and how much I'm risking, and at least target 1-to-1s on those, right? I like that setup a lot. It happens on a lot of time frames. Here's a 15-minute bearish, bullish. If we just mark it in though, it would have gotten way up here. Whereas we could also put limit orders, but that gets tricky with code because you put that in and then you got to, like, I know that that we have an open order pending a limit, but then like we got to figure out if we get another setup, do we move it or do we leave that there? And if you get them in reverse, if you get a short and a long, I don't know. All right, market's about to open. I think we have something at 9:45. Isn't this usually move the markets? S&P final. Mm. 9:45 is not red. The one at 10 is, so we'll just have to watch out for 9:45 and 10. Yeah, I like that. I like this setup because it kind of meets the requirements of all of the smart money concepts all in one without needing to. I just don't know how often that forms and it doesn't work. But I think I can code that in I could code that in no time at all. Like I'm almost thinking about maybe we'll stream building that and you guys can follow anyone who's interested. Maybe we do like a stream on the weekend of building that because I could do that very quickly and then just start running it. I haven't looked much into quarterly theory. Oh, that bot already took a trade. Oh, I don't want. How did we get those? I haven't. I haven't looked into quarterly theory, but are you talking about quarterly in like the whole year or splitting the day up into different sections? I mean, I know about time and price and silver bullet trade and crap like that. I've traded all different aspects of I think I've traded a lot of different ICT concepts. I've just tried to develop stuff into what works for me. So this bot down here, everything's on micros today. These two accounts down here, again, it doesn't matter, but these two accounts down here are pretty deep in the red from us playing around with sizes, running them on minis when they shouldn't be, running them on in the afternoon when they shouldn't be. Like, you know, as we figure out when and how we should run these things, these two are on pretty low accounts. So these are both only trading one micro at a time, but I'm still just, these are still more in the test phase. These two up here, again, this is what we're trading manually. This is on a fresh 50K account. And then this is on a fresh 50K account. This bot right here is the one I've been working on. This is the one I've back tested for I've back tested 5 years of it. I've improved. It was ready to run live, but I've been trying to improve it. So I have a lot of confidence in that one. That one I have on, it's going to be, if it takes a trade, it doesn't always take a trade every day, or it doesn't always take trades every day. If it takes a trade, each trade it takes will be, I think I put 5 micros. And when a setup forms, it has the potential to get into that setup 3 times. So if it gets tagged into all 3, that would be 15 micros it would be in for that particular trade. I think depending on how big the move is, the setups are. I think that's fine. If it's a huge move and it gets into all 3 and it happens to be a loser, obviously that would suck. I started working on some code. I think I have it done already. I just didn't want to run it with the scaling because I need to do more testing to figure out how I want to run that. But I have code that you tell the bot how much you're willing to risk, I think per trade. So say I tell it to risk only $500 per trade, it will look at the size of the setup or the trade, and then it knows that it needs to get in 3 times, and it will figure out how many micros per entry it needs to get in, so that way you don't risk much more than what you're willing to risk. I think that's the way to go. I just haven't really done a lot of testing with it. I built it and did some quick testing to make sure it's doing what I want, but I need to do more testing with it before I start using that. So I'm just waiting. We're pretty choppy right now. I mean, this is a 30-second. The 1 minute looks pretty choppy too, but I'm just waiting for something to take manual trades on. This bot down here is just, it doesn't care. What's up, McLovin? Yeah, I didn't really look at the overall market. Are these all-time highs? 17,780? Damn. It is. We were, oh, back there. 17.8. High 17,794. This is on micros too, so Nasdaq could have been point off or something. Oh, it's on 15 hour. What the hell? What if I traded the 15-hour chart? I think we should wait till at least 9:45, and then depending on how markets are moving there, potentially wait until the 10 a.m. news. But these two, well, this one's obviously already entering trades and looking for trades. This one starts at 9:30. This one over here starts at 9:30 as well. And then this one waits until 10:05. What it's looking for, I can have it start at market open, but I've told it to wait until 10:05. I would like to see if I can, like I said, this is a fresh 50K account. I really want to try to pass it within 2 weeks and then get to a payout within 2 weeks, but I can't. It's so hard to have that. It's so hard to think like that and then not have the money affect you too much.
Order filled.
I'm gonna short on this TopStep account up here. And this fair value gap form on the 30-second. If this doesn't work, that's good. We'll get our bad trades out of our system on the TopStep account. At 1 minute gap form, this order block went up into the gap, wick back down. I don't like that we closed right there. Would have preferred that to keep going. Just going to get out of that. I think that's good enough for the time being. We'll wait. No, this guy's in something. It's a tough read on the 15-minute. Got this guy. Guess we could have held that trade on TopStep. No, maybe not. At this price action lately. How have you guys been trading, or how have you guys been doing lately? We've just been so choppy. We've had like one day where we trended up, and every other day it's like we just chop all morning, and then the move happens in the afternoon or whatever. I think it's been choppy to start, and then as soon as I get off the charts, then we start heading in a direction. We've got the news in, or we've got that 9:45 news in less than a minute. I don't know. It wasn't a red folder. I don't know how much it will move it, but you never know. And then we do have the red folder at 10. Yeah, I feel like these fair value gaps and just ICT concepts are a little tricky lately. Like, you get a nice looking setup and it indicates that we're going to go somewhere, but then we just never really go. We we just chop around. Here's the even if it doesn't move a lot, I would prefer to just not be in when it's moving like that. We've got, market's been open for 15 minutes and we've moved less than 50 points. The trick is to not get frustrated. Just wait for the market to show you what it wants to do. We get a bullish fair value gap here. Might take that. I'm watching the 30-second charts today because of that setup that I was pointing out back here. Bearish then bullish. I noticed it was pretty clear on the 30-second last week, so wanted to see. I know I can spot it live if it forms. I just wanted to see if it forms today. But it's probably a bit messy on the 5-second. Damn. This guy down here is taking 1, 2, 4 trades, but it's only up $23. It's on micros, and there it's just on one micro. That, how do I order entry? Alito. Where is the confirmation? Confirm order. It's off. Why did it ask me if it's off? Yeah, we came right back up to that. We have one right there on the 30-second too. Jesus. All right, well, we moved that stop just in time. This guy's doing good. This is like the third or fourth time we've tested this 5-minute fair value gap from like 5 a.m. But did we fail it this time? You guys think we're going lower or just coming down and taking out these swings and then going up? On the 5-minute, we've got equal lows back here. Obviously that guy, which we got pretty close to. If we come down here, right, I would think we'd go take out these equal lows first. Yeah, we've got a volume imbalance on the 5 minutes and on the 15-minute and on the 5-minute. And we just created this 30-second. We got one on the 1 minute. If we come back up here, I might short that. Still got 10 minutes before the news. Yeah, it's on the 15. Well, are you on NQ? Oh. I'm on MNQ for today. That's weird. This says it opened 722, and then this one opened at, wait, what? Oh, I mean closed. Closed at 702, and this one opened at 7. Jesus, I can't read this. 719. It's on both of these, and I refreshed them. Take it over here on TopStep too.
Order filled. Order working.
Remember when the market used to make fair value gaps? We'd go back, touch them, and then keep going. Maybe those days are over. Yep, 5 minutes, and it's a red folder too. So it would be real cool if we could get out of these trades before that. I wonder if I should just take L's on them. That new setup idea. Or wait, no, that's not a. Yeah, this is a fair value gap right here. It's only 1 point, but a lot of the gaps I've been programming, I just tell it to take 1.1s. That new setup would have longed this. Uh-oh, and our bot turned against us at long too. Oh, we got a trade on this guy over here. Where is it? So it bought right here. It's got to stop down here. Take profit up. Uh-oh. I think I might need to get out of these trades just because the news is about to hit. What did I just do? I have no idea what I just did there, but oh, we were in a short position, weren't we?
Order cancelled.
We need to get out of it. Not with the news about to drop here in a second, and we're just kind of going sideways. Surprised this one took a trade today. This one's lucky if it takes like 2 or 3 trades a week. But it doesn't need a high win rate because it's going, you can see it's going for double what it's willing to risk. See what this news does. Less than a minute. Maybe I should get into a trade on the TopStep account. Uh-oh. It's getting ready. Jesus. Just went down and freaking tagged our stop in like a second. Oh man. That's all right. Like I said, that one goes for 2 to 1, so I guess we could have left those shorts on. We're up here at 695. I probably would have kept. I would probably be willing to hold though. So see if it keeps going. I hate the chop. I hate these. Look at the 15-minute. We've got these huge wicks everywhere. It's just how it's been lately. That news was very anticlimactic. It's less than, there's about 20 points. Took out this low. I just don't know what the market wants to do. This bot, like, oh, some days it does really good. And it was kind of a, like I said, I threw this one together like just on a random afternoon. I didn't even do much back testing. I was just like, that would be, I just thought it was an interesting idea and decided to start running it. Damn, we should have left those shorts on. Yeah, I want to see it. Here's these equal lows on the, it's clear on the 15-minute. We just took them out right there. So if we're going to go higher, I would expect us to be turning around somewhere in here, but obviously we can just keep going lower. I want a bullish fair value gap here. Close it in. Thought we were going to create one. Market said nope. Later, Edgar. I would love to jump in on those candles going up, but we need an FVG. That bot obviously doesn't require it. What's this look like on the 5 second? You're looking for that for a short? Yeah. I can't remember. You're on the 5 minute, 1 minute, or 5 minute. Yeah, I can see the. Well, you have a gap up there, right? Always 5. Always 5. I don't know why. I think longs are good right here. But maybe not. I don't remember what these lines were on here that I threw on here. EMA and SMA. I was trying to use some of the lines that Jack uses and see what I see. But they're sideways on the. I don't have the right numbers set for the 30 second because we're just going sideways on the 5 minute and the 1 minute. What do we? Oh, this bot. No, see. So this bot added 3 entries. I did 3 micros per entry. So it's in 3 shorts, or it's not in them yet, but it placed 3 shorts. I want a long on this account so bad. So if that one gets into a trade, that means all 3 bots took trades today. This one is struggling for its life. The P&L goes up and then comes down, then goes up, then goes down. This guy only ever takes up to 1 trade a day. It can go days without taking trades though. Took a loss, but it has good risk management. It's always looking for 2-to-1s. This guy usually takes trades every day, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it has orders that never get tagged in. But that's the one that I've back tested over 5 years, back from 2019, and it was profitable every year. There's just times where it can go into the red over the course of like a month or two, but it always climbs out and ends green, at least by the end of the year, for sure. That one also, I haven't been running it every day this year just because I only had a few accounts that I wanted to test different things on, but now that one has a dedicated account. So I want to see if it can pass it and do some good for us. That one exited. Like I said, that one's just been up and down. It's back in the red now, minus $3. I think it got up to 40 something at one point. Now it's down to minus 3. That one's risk management sucks because I don't have a stop. It just exits when it thinks it should. But like I said, that one was just thrown together. I think that one has a base for something. I just don't know what to add to it. Try to make it better. Just coloring in this 5-minute gap from way back here. I guess the next stop would be 605 if we move past this area. What's going on over here? This guy, I'm telling you, he gets into a long, he gets out and gets into a short. He's like a real trader. Like it almost looks like a FOMO trader. I know you guys have done this long. The market reverses. You're like, I can't. You exit, so then you short, and then it reverses. We've all done that. We've all been there. That's not what it's supposed to be doing. It's too familiar. If we create a fair value gap right here, I'm going to short on this account and try to hold to 605 at 10 seconds. I mean, it's clearly creating one.
Order filled.
And then if we come up, I'll get in more on this. I told you guys I was going to be aggressive with this one. I think 605 is on the horizon.
Order filled.
I'm aiming for this swing right here.
Order filled.
All right. Come on. Come on. Can we get 605? I want to exit, but I want to hold. Come on. We're so close to passing this. Come on.
Order filled.
I'm going to get out. I saw 53. We only need we need $50. $52. I had to that there it is. We could have just passed right there, but now I'm not proud of how we're passing this, but it was either I just go for it and pass it or I don't, and we get rid of it either today or tomorrow. There's that swing. So what do we need? We'll say 60. That's 3 points, right? Yeah, 3 points. I don't need a calculator for that. Take profits. Ticks. That's 4, 8, 12. 12 ticks, right? Does that sound right? I can't do any type of math when there's people. Yeah. 4, 8, 12. John, I'm gonna need that 100 back so I can pay for this TopStep account, if you don't mind. Oh my god. This is the hard part. This was the easy part because I didn't care. But now we're only $52 away and I only need 3 points. So do we just enter and it doesn't really matter which direction? We should get 3 points in one direction, right? Oh, frick. Could turn around here. Wait, what just happened? Why did it? What was that message that just came up? I don't want to click buy again. Bracket orders must be set equal or greater than 15 ticks. Oh, due to the volatility of this product. Okay. I did not know that. It has to be 15 ticks or more. Something just took a trade. Maybe we take a short if we tag this, whatever the hell this line is. Did this take a winning trade? Yeah, this account is back in the green now. Oh yeah, for sure, John. I've blown accounts when I've only needed $60. Gabriel said 30-second scalp. That's what we've been doing. I like that. I like that move.
Order filled.
Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me while everyone's watching. You got it. You got it.
Order filled.
We did it. We did it. I don't know how there's a lot of times where we don't displace up like this, and then we create like an order block and we dip down, and maybe it's this wick down here that indicates like we will go a little bit higher than that. I don't know. It's not that far, but I just needed to get to 53,000 to pass the account. So we stopped trading TopStep because I didn't want it. They gave a free reset. We just said F it, and then we passed it in like 2 or 3 days. Actually, yeah, the first day I hit you guys, the first day I hit daily loss limit too. But then we just traded like a maniac. I'm going to close this. I don't need that window open anymore. So this guy just exited those limit orders and placed new orders. We're tagged in on one. Again, this bot over here, I have a lot of faith in. Like this is like the one I've put the most work into, the most back testing, the most testing in general. So, but again, it does take losses. I'm not worried about it. This was, I posted it in Discord the other day. Maybe it's not on this computer. I don't think it is. Never mind. I like I said, I haven't been running this one this year. Just I was waiting until I got more accounts. But I back tested January through last Friday, so like 2 days into February. And on minis, it would have been up 13,000 so far this year. Its highest was like 16 or 17,000, and then it had like 5,000 in drawdown. But I mean, if it makes 13,000 in a month, I don't really care what the drawdown was. If it ended with 5,000, and then of course that is just 1 month, but it has been like I said, it's been profitable every year since 2019, which is when I haven't tested further back than 2019 because if you look at like a daily chart for Nasdaq's history, 2019 is kind of like the markets just were a lot more volatile starting in 2019 and moving forward. And then obviously COVID in 2020 was way different. All right. Well, I was going to show you guys the curve on a TopStep, but TopStep won't load. But the first day we traded that combine, I hit my daily loss limit. So we started off like 1,000 in the hole. I think I only traded three total days on it, maybe four total days. When was that reset that they sent out? It was on, yeah, wasn't it on the 31st? I think I hit my daily loss limit on the 31st. Then Thursday we had a big win, Friday a big win, and then today. We should just take the inverse of this guy. Everything's looking like we're going down. Came up into this 5-minute. There's no displacements up in here. I think we need to be prepared to hold if it goes up to color in this gap. We also left this one open way up here on the 5-minute. All right, never mind. Maybe it wants to go up. Like, how do I trade accounts I care about, but trade them like I just did that TopStep account? That's a good sign. Just close my eyes. That's what Delta would always say. Just close your eyes. What's this 15-minute look like? Can we hold this for the lows? Be like 30-ish points. McLovin, I guess you didn't get in anything yet. You did. What? At 85? Here? Maybe. I want to add to this, actually. That was a win. So that bot is back in the green. Nice. Do I add to this? That's the question. Like, if we add to it and hold to this area, it should pull this account back into the green. Or we could just get out and wait for another setup. I don't know. We'll see if I regret it here in a couple seconds as this market moves back up. I just don't understand why Nasdaq is doing this to us lately. It's just being all this chop. I hate this. What is this on the 1 minute? This dude just took Trades all morning. Didn't care. It's up 53 right now with one micro. It's not bad. If it was trading minis, that'd be 500. I'm a little nervous about holding or trying to hold for the lows just because we took out that swing from way back here. That was at 605-ish, right? Yeah, that's what we were looking at earlier. So we already took that out. So, like, do we go back down there? That's where I guess daily bias would come in. I don't know if this market's wanting to go higher or it's wanting to go lower. It might be best to take this. Don't take a loss on it. God, why does it show this? I think it's better to just get out now because I'm just too unsure of what it wants to do. Nasdaq is unsure of what it wants to do as well. So it'd be better to wait for if the markets are going to move and wait for a better setup. This is the 5-minute chart and we're back here around this swing. If we do make it back down here again, I guess the next stop would be this swing. I'm just not too confident in if we're going to go lower, but of course we get out and then it goes. You got to be kidding me. That one got a winning trade. This bot down here is feeling a little FOMO. Do you guys see this? This is where we got out. I'm telling you, it waits for me. It waits for me to get out so then it doesn't chop anymore. Why am I punished like this? John, it knows. That happens so much. Those are limit orders over there. This is showing where the take profit and the stop are for these guys. Based on what the market's doing, it's probably going to sit in that. It did. It took the trade already. It had 3 different. That bot had 3 different limit orders, 3 different shorts, and the take profits and the stops are all the same spot. And it got tagged in on one of them and covered already. So there's still 2 more orders sitting out there. Or not, yeah. And those will sit there until they get hit or it's 4 p.m. market close and then it just closes them out. I'm going to leave them. So I'm just going to leave one tower. I'm not going to stream all day, but I'm going to leave those there because that's what that bot does. but right now it's up. Right now, this bot is up 150 with that one trade. This bot down here is up 72. This bot took one loss for minus 41. And then we are down on this trade, on this account, down 368. And then we're up on the TopStep, obviously, because we passed it. Like, this is so goddamn frustrating that I got out right here and then it drops. And I was wanting to add to it, could have added this. We would be in the green now from our red day. I just got to figure out, I got to find $150 to activate that TopStep account. I'm going to stop this one. It doesn't need to be running anymore. Yeah, but I have a whole month I could be trading it too. Now I don't like, how do I want to trade that though moving forward? Keep doing what if we keep doing what we've been doing, like pulling in, I mean, it wasn't sustainable. I only traded like that for 3 days. Yeah, this one's correct. This one, I'm confident in it. No, it's not trailing. I know it's correct because when there's a setup, there's 3 entries, and one of them already worked out exactly what it was supposed to do. See, the cover right here was right there where the other ones will be if they get tagged in. Oh, if it's not in a position in another setup forms, it closes that and gets in the next one. Okay. I forgot about that. So it's in a new, it just closed those and added 3 new entries. That's what that one does. And then it will, if there's open orders waiting to get tagged in, it will leave them all day. But at 11, it will stop looking for new setups. What's that low? 548. We got pretty close. I feel like we go down and hit that though. See, this account I was using for other things. Like right now it's taking just the 1 trade a day, or up to 1 trade a day, but obviously we used it on some other stuff last week because there's 1,000 trades there. This one's still active, but it hasn't seen anything. And that one will shut down also in 14 minutes. Stops looking after 11. As you guys saw, we tried running it in the afternoon on FOMC, and it destroyed our account. I definitely need to add a stop loss to this one though, because like I said, if our internet went down or something, the only thing that tells it to get out of a trade is the bot. And if the bot's not running and my internet goes down, I have no way of accessing this because this is on Quantower, and Quantower only runs on Windows computers, and that would suck. I don't even have. I have a laptop that I could hook up to like my hotspot, but I don't even have Quantower installed on there, so I probably need to get like some backups running. Come on, like 1 point away. It does that so often that happens. It's frustrating. It's like less than a point away. Come on. Look at how close that got. A tick? 7-6. Yeah, 1 tick away. There we go. I'm very proud of that bot today. I almost don't want it to take any more trades. It's up 91 now with 1 micro. At first, it was just getting chopped around. But like I said, it doesn't do well in choppy movements. I just don't know how to or what I could implement to have it stay out of this. I guess it can at market open just start keeping track of the highest high and the lowest low from market open and wait for it to be a particular size range. I don't know if that would work. Gotta be something though. I mean, it's already doing pretty good most days. And this account would be green if I didn't run it on FOMC day. Because we gave back like 2,000 there. This one just got into so it had the 3 orders on and just got tagged in on that short. This came up to this minute gap. Wonder if I should short with that bot. 548 would be liquidity, and we went to 553. So yeah, they weren't. Yeah, they were just pending orders. No, correct. I tried to tell you, Alito. I tried to tell you. When there's a setup form, it places 3 orders, but we have to market obviously has to come back, tag us in. If it's not in an active position in another setup forms, it will close all those and add new orders. As long as it's in an active position, it will not look for another setup. Although I've thought about trying to improve the losing trades by if it's in a position and it sees a setup in the reverse, then just exit I think that might be a good idea. So if I'm in a long and then I get a short setup, just exit my long and basically get in the short. I wonder if that would improve the drawdown. Yo, Knives, I didn't even know you left, bro. Were you trading? Well, you need some bots and they can trade for you. Trying to do both. It helps me. I think it improves. I think it improves my manual trading if I feel like I have multiple options. Didn't you say you were thinking about trading futures? There was somebody was here that didn't trade futures, but then I thought they were saying they were thinking about it because everyone here usually does or typically is. I thought it was you. Maybe not. I don't know. The spot's turning against us. It's long. I'm short. There's got some 3 back to back to back 1 minute fair value gaps. So we need to be prepared to hold for all of that, which would mean, I guess my stop would need to be up there. That's kind of far. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know of any edge for me either, but we're trying. Well, no matter what happens today, I think it was a success. So far, we've done pretty bad manual trading. However, this bot has done very well. This bot did exactly what it was supposed to do. This bot did exactly what it was supposed to do. And we passed that TopStep account, which I honestly don't know how I feel about that. I didn't necessarily want to give them more money, but here we are. They got what they wanted with the free reset, and now I took a free reset thinking it's free, and now I got to pay them a funded fee. So joke's on me. They got me. Spot got tagged into another trade, another entry. It looks like it might hit that third one too. Again, look at how close we get sometimes to these. It's less than a point, 3 ticks. I don't want to, the whole point of the bot is to do everything so I don't touch it. But sometimes I just want to kill it when it gets that close if it's struggling. Two minutes, and this one is going to close this trade if it's still in it, and then it will be done. Let the bot work. He just wants to work. He doesn't want to be bothered. I'm very surprised at how well this one has been doing. Very surprised. It shouldn't be doing good at all. With how choppy the markets have been and this strategy it's just dumb. And I did not back test this one as extensively as this guy up here. These two over here have been back tested. This one a year, this one 5 years, both in the green. This one I tested a month, threw it together, and then just started running it. And I kind of like it. It scares me at first. Like this morning, it was up, then down, then up, then down. But it's like once the market finds a direction, then it does good. And it's just you don't know when the market's going to find that direction. So this just goes after any potential move or setup, which is exactly what it's supposed to be doing. And that's difficult to do as a human, seeing your P&L go up and down, and then still trying to take the same trade over and over again. And it's 11, so it exited. Luckily, that was in the green. That was account 29, and it's up 102.22. That's with 1 micro. Of course, that could have been a minus $100 day or a minus $200 day, but so far it's been doing very well when we run it only in the mornings. I really wish I could go back and not run it on Wednesday afternoon. I made a mistake doing that. I should have not done that. I don't think it's outsmarting, but this one's obviously doing good. And I already know that this one, obviously, just because something's been profitable in the past doesn't mean it's going to be profitable moving forward, but I have a lot of faith in that one because it has been profitable for 5 years, for the last 5 years. Who the hell is Peggy Bundy? I can read volume. I'm not good with pop culture references. Not good at all. Oh, this price action. I'm not exiting this one unless we hit this stop because of what happened with that other short. We exit and then we drop. Maybe I should pretend like we did. Maybe I can trick the market. See, I'm just talking about exiting and it's starting to move down. Alito, have you taken any trades? And how do you feel about that one? Hmm. So you got 2 ticks, eh? I'm going to just get out of this trade. I know I just said I wasn't going to, but this account is down. Our manual trades are down 600 right now. And something I need to work on is keeping my adjusting either my losses or my wins. So that way my green days are more than my red days. I went into trading this account aiming to average 300 a day, and to average 300 a day, I was thinking I need to shoot for 600. So with that said, if I want to potentially stop at $600 days, I need to be willing to stop at no more than $600 losing days. Ideally less than that, but we've already hit it. So it's nothing we could do about it now. This trade's just gonna play out. I mean, obviously the market's on its way up there, but so be it. We're just slowly grinding. I don't think that there was any other news today. Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic gives welcoming remarks. All right. I guess we'll wait and see what this trade does. I'm not liking this. Made a pretty strong push with a gap. That stops at 623.50. I almost thinking I should just if the first 30 minutes look like this, maybe wait 15 to 30 minutes. And if we have a small range and we have candles just constantly overlapping with wicks everywhere on the 1 minute, just stay out. Like and this isn't hindsight because I point this out, as these are forming, saying this looks like garbage. But then I try to trade it anyways. So maybe I just shouldn't. We had this gap form respected on the 1 minute. 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 It's hard to trust 1 minute fair value gaps for those moves when we're doing this. When the market's, I don't know, when the market's doing this all morning, it's like I'm just expecting it to rip in one direction or another as soon as like liquidity is taken out from somewhere, but it just wasn't willing to. It just wanted to F around all morning. I mean, we moved. It's just nothing was really trustworthy. Ideally, this thing tanks. Let us take a winning trade over here. But it's very important for me to leave this account where it is because, like I said, if I'm aiming for 600, I can't lose more than 600. That's been my biggest downfall in all of these accounts this whole time I've been trading. I'm so quick to protect my smaller wins. And then on days that I just can't read the market or just make bad decisions, my losses are way bigger than the winning days. When I started the 5-second strategy, we were aiming for $200 a day and just accepting it and moving on with our lives. And I was doing very well, but I was doing well because I was like hitting that $200 every day. As soon as I hit a red day, I can't handle that loss, and I make that loss into like a minus $1,000 day. I can't have a day that sets me back 5 green days. That's not going to be profitable in the long run. That means I can't have a red day. That means I need like 2 weeks of green days, and then I can withstand a red day. I usually, even when I'm doing well, I typically have a red day every week. So this is very important for me to keep that number at or beneath what a green day should be, or what I'm aiming for. This is our open trade over here. This is the bot down here. So plus 100 did very well. These two accounts are locked out. And then this one over there. Lots of red, but I think it was a very successful day with what I was trying to accomplish today, which was running 3 bots, making sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, keeping my red day to a minimum, and I passed the TopStep account. So far so good. Just trying to talk about some positivity when I look at these numbers. Guess we'll wait for this to hit. There it is. All right, so that one's minus 447 now. And that one's not gonna. It's after 11, so that one's not looking for any more trades today. Actually, I stopped it on accident, but yeah, as long as that one's in a trade, it won't look for setups. It will still look for setups even if it has pending orders, but once it's in a position, it doesn't look anymore. So red, 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 green, and then TopStep was green. And they're all trading different contract sizes because like these are both on 50K accounts. I think these two are on 25K accounts or something. I would like to get to the point where all accounts are on the same exact size, trading the same size contracts. That way it's more of a level overall P&L across all the accounts. But if I have some accounts trading double the size of the other ones, if those ones are red and then the smaller accounts are green, I'm still going to be red overall. Plus, this is all still a work in progress, but we're doing it. All right. You guys have a good rest of your day. Alito, make good decisions. Everyone trade safe. Stick to your rules, and we will be back tomorrow. Hopefully, the market can. I don't know. One of these days, the market's got to go back to moving how it used to. So, till then, see. You guys have a good rest of your day.